And a very good morning to you, and thank you very much for joining us on GBS Morning Extra. My name is Timothy Omundi. I do hope that you had a lovely evening and that you've woken up well in health. Well, today we start off with matters development, where the Deputy President William Ruto has said that the government will invest close to 80 billion Kenya shillings in 3 years, which will improve the sewerage system in the country. Furthermore, Ruto cited the need for acceleration on universal health care, affordable housing, job creation, as well as food security.
In this regard, we are investing close to 80 billion shillings in 3 years for rehabilitation and expansion of sewage infrastructure in the country. The investment is in the following 3 programs, which on completion in 2022 will increase the national access to sewage services to about 40%. The water and sanitation sector, which is now expanded to include irrigation, is a key driver of our Big Four agenda for the development of our nation, which is aimed at accelerating attainment of universal health care, affordable housing, and boosting manufacturing for job creation, as well as food security in our country. I take note that provision of quality and sustainable sanitation services plays a central role in preventive health, which, if sustained, breaks the disease poverty cycle and therefore contributes immensely to the wider agenda of poverty alleviation, healthy living, and wealth creation. Save Water, or Save Wastewater Disposal, supports food security through use of recycled water for irrigation. I am directing the Ministry of Water, Sanitation and Irrigation to pursue incentives aimed at increasing use of recycled water to expanded irrigation. We are also strengthening government regulatory institutions such as the National Environmental Management Authority and the Water Resource Authority to further empower them in the enforcement of regulations to avoid pollution of our water resources.
Well, indeed, quite a timely move there by the government, considering that this is a time that the country is experiencing a lot of floods due to the continued rains. Now, to some politics. The BBI initiative has continued to spur different reactions among Kenyan and other leaders. This as Governor Anne Waiguru urged residents in her county not to oppose a bill that they have not read. She called upon leaders to support the BBI for peace and integrity and unity in the country.
Maneno ya BBI. Nimeambia viongozi wa Mount Kenya wapoe moto. BBI bado hatujaisoma. Kwa hivyo huwezi anza kupinga kitu ambayo hauijui. Kwa hivyo tungojee kwanza ikuje, tuangalie. Na mimi vile ninajua, ukisikia president amesema ameshikana mkono na Raila, sikupenda, nilikuwa napenda. Mahali nchi ilikuwa, hii nchi ni kubwa kushinda Mount Kenya. Na hii nchi ni kubwa kushinda Kirinyaga. Watu wa Kirinyaga mnaweza kaa peke yenu bila kuongea watu wa Nyeri? Ama kuongea na watu wa Kiambu? Mnaweza kukaa bila watu wa Nairobi ama wa Mombasa? Na waomba tusimame na Mheshimiwa Rais Uhuru Kenyatta, tumshike mkono, tupitishe BBI. Tunajua natuletea mazuri na ni manufaa ya sisi kama watu wa Mount Kenya, ndio tutakuwa mstari wa mbele kukuwa na manufaa hayo. Mmekubaliana na mimi? Na mimi mnipatie ruhusa. Kazi ninafanya mimi silali. Lakini sasa jioni nikiingia siasa simtanikubalisha. Tuende tukiongelesha watu wetu. Nimesema mtu ambaye anajua shida za watu wa Mount Kenya, hakuna anayejua kushinda ule kiongozi sisi tumechagua. Ule mtu ametoka na kule nje, anaweza kukupenda, lakini hawezi kukupenda kushinda mama yako. Sisi tunasema tunasimama na kiongozi wetu Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, na tuko nyuma ya yeye ya handshake na ya BBI, kwa sababu tunajua alifanya hivyo kwa maarifa ambayo anajua zaidi kutushinda sisi wenyewe, na tunajua anatuangalia sisi kama watu wa Mount Kenya na hatutakuwa katika shida. Kwa hivyo siasa za kupiga BBI kabla hata ijatoka, tuwache viongozi watulie, tusiruke alafu tujikute tumeanguka kule kwa.
Now, away from politics, it is a season of KCPE exams, and as the KCPE exams continue, the Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i has faced condemnation for naming Kisii County as one of the hotspots for exam cheating in the KCPE exams. He has been asked to take back the statement instead of accusing innocent pupils who have studied hard for their exams.
If there are students who have stolen exams, or if there's a school that has stolen exams from Kisii or Nyamira or Migori or Homa Bay, let them be handled individually. It is very unfortunate for the Minister of Education, who's supposed to be professional and neutral, to condemn one region, because now that creates the impression that the children of this region, Atakama or the Bita, even if they will pass, there will be a question mark that there was a leaker. There was theft of a side. That is very unfortunate, and we condemn in the strongest terms possible. We expect that we will draw that, so that the students in this region will be given a fair treatment like any other child from Siaya or Nyeri or Mombasa. Let the children do exams freely. If there's anybody caught stealing or cheating, let him or her be handled individually instead of a wholesome condemnation of innocent students who have read hard, worked hard, who are prepared to see these exams.
Now, still on the ongoing KCPE exams, Cabinet Secretary for Transport and Housing and Urban Development, James Macharia, was at Kigumo DCC grounds after overseeing the distribution of KCPE papers. The Cabinet Secretary asked Kenyans to give this exercise the importance that it requires, since the children are a display of our future as a country.
Our children going through this very important process in their lives. And we are here to make sure that we give this event the importance it requires, the importance it demands. As you are aware, we are preparing these children for the future. The 1 million children basically are the future of our country. And therefore, we must be here to make sure that we create this strong foundation of integrity. Because exams, as you know, of late, is about integrity. The molding of these children today will determine the kind of people they will be in the future.
Well, still on the KCPE exams, the Cabinet Secretary, Margaret Kobia, has assured pupils of getting smooth transit to secondary schools. She was speaking in Tharaka Nithi County, where she oversaw the examination arrival and also distribution in the area. This is what she had to say.
I'm very happy to note that in Tharaka Nithi County, there's nothing which is unusual. Everything is going on well. There are no incidences reported right from morning when the containers were open, exams distributed, and then the center managers have already reported in the schools, opened the examination, administered, and the first paper is already done. We have good one of the things that during examination period, some candidates get very anxious, their parents also get very anxious, but government is assuring every candidate they will be able, those who are in standard 8, they will be able to transit to secondary education. So I think what I'm encouraging them, everybody to do their best, to be calm about it. Whatever grade they get, they should be comfortable with it so long as they have done their best. And then they'll be able to move to secondary because the government's policy, and we strongly believe the more years our people have in school, the better the quality of time of life that they enjoy in future.
Moving on to other matters now, Bernard Ngugi has been appointed the new Kenya Power CEO. This happened at Stima Plaza, where he spoke on the positive growth and the sustainability of KCPE. He affirmed that he was ready to face the challenges and also to work together with the officials of the company that has been serving Kenyans for decades.
Colleagues, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, I will really wish to thank all of you for finding time to come and attend to this event on a very short notice. Allow me to appreciate and to start by thanking the Board of Directors for granting me this opportunity to be the MD and CEO of KPLC. As you have heard from the chairman, through the support of the Board of Directors, the management team and our dedicated employees, the company has navigated a tough period and stabilized for the last 1 year. Ladies and gentlemen, my immediate focus really is to lead this company towards improved profitability while ensuring that this business fulfills its socio-economic purpose and mandate. And this will be achieved by implementing our 5-year strategic plan that broadly aims at delivering excellent customer service and ensuring our business sustainability. Our customers are very key. We value them, and we want to bring on board the trust that perhaps our customers have lost with us. And we have a big task going forward to ensure that the king, who is a customer, accepts us again. In addition, we'll remain committed in implementing our projects and initiatives that will support our President's Big Four agenda issues. I really wish to sincerely thank Jared Otieno, the immediate former MD, acting MD and CEO, for really leading this team through a very challenging environment in the last 1 year. And I also as I take this role, I'm very confident that with the support of the Board of Directors, the management, employees, and other stakeholders, we can build a very resilient company for improved performance and sustainability. Thank you very much. May God bless you all.
Now, before we wrap it up, majority of us have dealt with the dilemma of having to choose a car at one point in our lives, especially if it's your first car. But this is now becoming easier thanks to the Cheki Awards. This award, over the years, has been known for providing solutions to the car industry in Kenya, especially for buyers and sellers. And this event, they held their first award, the inaugural award that saw winners feted in 13 categories.
It's great to see and hear more about the products that we as distributors are bringing into the market, and also looking at the view of the consumers. More or less, as Toyota Kenya, we say we are customer-oriented. We love to hear what the customers say. And today, hearing about our models, it's quite a great honor. And also, we feel very greatly appreciated to hear that the Kenyan mass really love our product in as much. Also, to live by the word that the car in front is always a Toyota. So thank you very much, and also to thank the Kenyan masses.
What kind of a car to buy? We know very many Kenyans now would want, everybody wants to have a car. Yeah, and it's only good that they're able to buy a car that's really...
Now, this is our first and inaugural Cheki Car Awards. The reason we have these awards is that we want to create interest around car buying and selling. We have been collecting a lot of information in this regard, so we know what buyers are looking for when they're wanting to offload their cars, and we know what buyers are looking for when they want to buy, and what sellers are looking for when they want to sell. So this was mainly aimed to be an informative kind of award, but also to recognize the players who are doing a very good job in the local market. Yes, both used and new car dealerships.
Now, a survey was conducted that sent 30,000 car lovers and enthusiasts where they were located in 12,000 votes in the different categories. The votes were in 3 categories: the general public, car dealers from all over Kenya, and a balanced mix of selected experts, motivated writers, and celebrated car enthusiasts. Well, quite interesting that you can now find information on what kind of a car, fuel consumption, and not so bulky, especially for ladies, and other factors also to consider when thinking of purchasing an automobile. Now, we come to the end of this segment. Today, we are going to run a repeat of a discussion that we had yesterday with the Mwangaza Lighting, a very interesting initiative that we thought was very important for Kenyans also to just go through the information again, meditate upon it, and get to know the solutions that are being provided, especially when it comes to clean and renewable energy. So for me today here is goodbye. Do have yourself a lovely day. We leave you with this recorded file of the discussion that we had yesterday with the Mwangaza team. Later on, Kevin Nyariki will come in with the sports news. It's bye-bye from me.